To our first item today, at least 5,000 seedlings are expected to be planted along riverbanks in Sanje districts as a way of averting the impacts of climate change. The intervention, which targets university students, is part of a project on fighting climate change called Maestros Green. With me in the studios to share some insight on the matter is leader for the intervention, Charles Lipenga. Charles, welcome to the studio.
Thank you so much, and I'm happy to be here. Yes.
So tell me, what is Maestros Green?
Maestros Green is actually a baby or a project under Maestros leadership team. So the team itself is focused on developing young leaders globally who are selfless in terms of creating different changes in Africa. So this project is specifically targeting to advocate for climate action. So we're focusing on Sanje as one of the areas that is prone to floods. So we're saying, what if we do something before the floods? We are always investing so much money after the floods, but now respond before the floods.
Isn't it a bit too late to start this now, since the rains are just coming very soon?
Actually, we have to wait for the rains for us to plant these trees.
Okay.
So it's not too late at all, but our idea is to look at the 5-10 years to come. The trees might not be very adequate as of now, but it's a long-term process. Yes.
Now, why are you particularly interested in the youth carrying out this intervention?
I believe, and we all believe, that the youth are the future, and our organization targets the youth because we believe that the leaders of today and also the leaders of tomorrow, and these are the ones that are going to be very affected with the climate change as of now. We are feeling it now, but whatever we do now, whatever we do to destroy our environment now, we're going to feel it much more in the next 20 years to come.
Now, what measures are you putting in place to ensure that these seedlings will finally grow,
Yeah.
see the light of day? Because some can die. So,
True. That's true.
what are you putting in place to ensure that they survive?
Mainly, we are working with the government in terms of partnering with the district commissioner's office, and as well, we are working with the district forestry officer. Apart from that, we're working with the village head and the community itself. So like the seedlings, instead of us buying from Blantyre, where I'm right now, we're buying from the community. So the community, they have nurseries that they plant trees by themselves. So we're saying, instead of us just getting from them, let us pay for this service that you can take care of them while you are living, and we're also getting money from it. Yes.
Now, how many youths are involved in this project?
As of now, we have more than 200, but we're targeting 500 before Christmas.
Now, it's not only in Sanje which is affected. This project, are you only targeting Sanje or other parts? Because we're looking at Chikwawa, and last year even Blantyre was affected by floods.
True.
So what are you doing for these areas?
What we're doing is to create a prototype. We believe that we have to focus on one area, and we have to see that this project is working. When we do that, we implement it in other different areas. But for us to start in different areas before we see that one area is working, it's going to become a problem for us. So we are targeting Sanje as a prototype. We're going to focus on that to make sure it works, and everybody else takes after the same kind of image in different districts in Malawi.
Tom, I'm interested in what you're carrying here. What are these materials all about?
These are part of the UN global goals. So this is like the 13th one is focusing on climate action, and we have others that are focusing on clean water. So climate change affects all our lives in different areas, not just wildlife, not just a human being, but in all our lives in different areas. And part of the project, we are focusing on increasing or growing the economy of people in Sanje. So this is one of them. We are buying the seedlings from them. We are also promoting any kind of enterprise that these young people are developing in terms of renewable energy. Yes.
Now, have you seen that the youth are interested in this project? Because maybe most are driven by the monetary aspect. Have the youth been forthcoming to join this movement?
At the beginning, it was a challenge, but what we did was to focus on training them before we engage them, so that they can have the right knowledge. So we are influencing mainly 4 things: the knowledge, the affection, and the motivation. Apart from that, their practices of doing things.
Charles, we've run out of time. Thank you so much for coming into the studio.
And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah.